A blessed Saturday to us. When we consider the whole presentation in the Gospels about the personality of Jesus, we always go back to where and when Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do people say that I am?" And one of the answers is, he's John the Baptizer. And here in today's Gospel reading, we know for a fact that this is a popular, actually understanding or a popular recognition that Jesus is John the Baptizer raised from the dead. And this comes from the one who really had commanded to have John the Baptizer beheaded. And so this is one of the little things that actually bring foundation to why the people during the time of Jesus believed him to be John the Baptizer. But apart from that, since John the Baptizer was considered a prophet, Jesus is also understood or known to be a prophet. In fact, he is not just a prophet, he is the prophet. And if we try to emphasize even more about who Jesus is, he is not just the prophet, he is the word that the prophets actually spoke. He is the word, he is the message that the prophets proclaimed, even from the Old Testament times. And so what is this? What is this event in this episode of St. Matthew's Gospel telling us? What is this telling us? You know, in our lives, there are certain people who may somehow seem to be like a person we either like or we either hate. No? Kana bang makahinumdum ta ba kay tungod sa iyahang kinaiya? No? There are people who actually just show to us nga, this is the kind of thing that I don't like, or this is the kind that I like. No? That's why there are a varied reasons why we love people and we hate people. But the fact is, sometimes it is always just a way of prickling or tickling our consciences. No? God knows how to tickle our fancies and to tickle our consciences. In other words, Herod the Tetrarch here, na konsyensya. And this is God's way of touching our lives. Every now and then, in many ways than one, we are always reminded of certain things that we need to straighten up, that we need to continue because it's good, but it is always for the renewal of our lives. It is always for the good. It is always to better what is not, so that as we go through our journey of faith, especially in this year of the Jubilee, we are able to embrace that hope, kanang paglaom nga dili lang siya positivistic nga pagtanaw. It is not just optimism. It is a hope that even triumphs despite the many negativities in life. Some people would say, optimism, yes, that's positive looking. Pero naagani negative, wa na, mahugno na. But that is not what hope is all about. Hope is more than that. Because if optimism only is felt because there is a positive effect in the lives of people, positibo gali tanan, no, that's what optimism is. Pero kung naagay daghang negative, di na optimism. What is it? It's pessimism. But hope is not pessimism. Because hope, again, I repeat, despite the negatives, hope is still there, trying to push us to move forward on what we are doing, even if there are many people against what we want to do for the good of all. Amen.